like skies and binoculars. Two nights live singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it, someone alongside it. A long silence, a strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise islands sublime and save assignments with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate. In the vein of gang violence meets the gang's demises, and it bangs, rises like wings on a plane, plus a pilot who can fly into the eye. Hurricane Irish stylish, same shoe in different sizes with evidences of the mileage and the growth. Top hats and coats, tuxedos and throats where the bow ties post. Folks look past the lower class blower of the notes and tell unspoke jokes as they approach what she'll never be inside. But she holds, yeah, really need, very beautifully, very rated. A little battle rise for you, little battle ride, little battle ride. Really need, very beautifully, a little rated. What's up? Little battle rise for you. So come on through the unamplified, fantasized land of the soon-to-be fans of the samurai. Smile wide, got the panorama.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Next time for our tale of the tape. Diego Corrales, a 70-inch reach. He stands 5 foot 10.5 inches tall. And he'll be facing the one and only Josh Taylor. He's 140 pounds even, and of course he fights in that southpaw stance.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
Diego Corrales, one of the most entertaining fighters in the world. Tartan Tornado, Josh Taylor, one of the best fighters in the history of the United Kingdom and certainly out of Scotland, the undisputed light welterweight champion of the world.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Las Vegas, please welcome.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the build-up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. Well done with that counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. No rest for the weary. Corrales in some real trouble now. And down goes Diego Corrales. Wow, that seems to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
Even I've got to see that again. What?
1, 2, 3, 4. And you still want to fight.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one.
In this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
They exchange punches. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. One of the best fighters Scotland's ever produced is in trouble. Let's talk about Diego Corrales that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering. And there's the bell for round 2. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum? Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Corrales is stumbling and bumbling. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Just can't find the target. Corrales might be ready to go. back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes.
Hold on, I gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Oh, and Corrales, the body language tells you all you need to know. Try to buy time. It appears that the losers in this one. Corrales that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. There's the bell for round 3. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
It's that ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Perfect counter right. Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. And the referee's going to allow him to fight. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. Back at it in round 4. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Those counter punches have to hurt. That counter punch caught him clean. There's a counter shot. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Punch, counter punch. Tough to be a judge in this fight. Whoa, wait a minute! And it's code red time for Josh Taylor. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will you do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
The only fear you have with this lightweight is has he punched himself out? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. It's code red time now for Josh Taylor. Let's talk about Diego Corrales. Back into the fray here in round 5. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it?
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. One of the best fighters Scotland's ever produced is in trouble. How did they not go down?
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Corrales in some real trouble now. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. These punches, that's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it?
You're taking too much to fight is over.
And yep, that's going to do it.
Time is of the essence, and it was a matter of time when this happened.
Another TKO win here, Johnny.
Victory all in my eyes, enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, it's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of shit. Hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists. Precision my gift, decisions are swift. At home in the ring, it's like I live in this beat. And I'm undisputed, so undisputed. Yeah. Pound, 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 pound.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. And here we see Diego Corral. And here we see Diego. Josh.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds.
You can tell both the... Here we go for round one. That hook had to hurt. Good left hook. Ooh, he ate that right hand. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything.
Oh my God, Johnny! Corrales is stumbling and bumbling. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to... Did you see that? One of the best fighters Scotland's ever produced is in trouble. Diego Corrales that last round. They've got the momentum. Here we go for round two. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Did you see that? And it's code red time for Josh Taylor. And the Tartan Tornado is down. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three.
got knocked down but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
The corner needs to think nice and short. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. It's code red time now for Josh Taylor. Was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. Well, if this... There's the bell to start round 3. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. When you're trained to fight a swarmer, you've got to focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge. Hold it right there! Corrales in some real trouble now. It appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Oh, that punch. Every time he throws a... And it's code red time for Josh Taylor. Corrales that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no... Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Nice looking right hook, but he blocked it. Nice counter. Counter shot. These two fighters are made for one another. That left uppercut doesn't score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Corrales that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance.
There's the bell to start round 5. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
So time to go sell.
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go.
Welcome to the Wonder Diego Corrales. He Tartan Tornado. One has all of those big. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Got him with a left jab. Corrales might be ready to go. And down goes Diego Corrales. And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
Shot from the gods. They...
1, 2, 3, 4. And we continue.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
We enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Corrales in some real trouble now. Let's talk about Diego Corrales. Here we go, it's round 2. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You don't want to trade shots. Beautiful counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Corrales is stumbling and bumbling. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Diego Corrales that last round. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Perfect counter shot. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on earth.
Halfway through the round, and the Tartan Tornado is down. Let's see that again.
That's lights out right there.
their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what they're fighting.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably around. Hold that thought! And it's code red time for Josh Taylor. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. You've got to wonder how. Back at it in round 4. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Oh, and Corrales, the body language tells you all you need to know. I thought we were gonna see the finish there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's gonna finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
So that's that. The referee's made his judgment, and we carry on. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Out of the way of that right hook. The straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Diego Corrales. Time for the 5th round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. One of the best fighters Scotland's ever produced is in trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What they're going to do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Hold that thought! It's code red time now for Josh Taylor. Standing.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight. The fight is over.
I was getting a little anxious there. This is a career-ending fight.
Well, Johnny, how do you rate the performance?
I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter, I am everything you fear. Ask your questions, I'm the answer, I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter, I am everything you fear. It's the prize I envision, nature of the beast, no collision, in the cage, when you visit, get the leave, in the distance and it's sacred, your expectations, till I land and you face it, what you tasting. Advertise and display it. Not a heart that you made it. It's an art when I draw, you should save it. Download it on your playlist. Really hoping that you lose. I'm really hoping that you choose. That I'm teaching like in school. That I'm really hoping.
We've got high hopes. And here we see Diego. Josh the...
This bout is scheduled for...
All the talking has been done. That hook's blocked. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That counter punch caught him clean. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Good counter punch. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice stop, but that won't score. Morales might be ready to go. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Diego Corrales that last round. The game plan does not... Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Nice defense on that hook. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove. Down he goes.
I've got to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get
total domination with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Diego. There's the bell for round three. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not out twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
That counter shot lands. Fantastic punch. One of the best fighters Scotland's ever produced is in trouble. Down goes Josh Taylor. And there's no doubt about it as we see it again. That body shot did them in.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
And it's code red time for Josh Taylor. strikes it again. That punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your glove.
Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this. There's the bell for round 4. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Well done with that counter shot. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. There's a counter shot. They're looking really close at this cut. Will the fight continue?
Are you all right? Are you okay?
So the referee took a look and decides, let's keep going. Swing and a miss with the right hook. Beautiful counter. That cut's pretty bad. Let's see if the referee stops the fight.
You're taking too much. The fight is over.
And they're calling it there.
Too early, too early. Should have let him get stuck in with it.
Well, Johnny, complete and total domination, a stoppage victory. How do you rate the performance?
Just like another like TKO. TKO is spot on.
Just wanna run away from this place, away from mistakes broken, promises made to myself to pursue my happiness. I want to fly away, live my life in my own way. Give me a new day. Start a fresh start again. This could be, this could be, this could be, this could be the chance. What are you waiting for? Need to escape, need to escape. It's too much weight, it's too much weight on me. Could I just be free? I want to fly away, live my life in my own way. Give me a new day. I start afresh, I start again. This could be, this could be, this could be. This could be, this could be the chance.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Diego Tartan Tornado, Josh Taylor. So they stare into each other. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. How about that time counter shot? Nice looking right hook, but he blocked it. and they are delivering. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
You just see the nerves on the fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner, you've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always... Morales might be ready to go. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Diego Corrales that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that. There's the bell for round 2. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You don't want to trade shots. Those counter punches have to hurt. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
You fight a swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbow, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Down goes Taylor. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
A shot from the guards took him out.
1, 2.
Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. It's not over till it's up. There's the bell to start round 3. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Morales in some real trouble now. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
There's a counter shot. That uppercut just missed. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Diego Corrales that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to... Back at it in round 4. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter shot. Nice counter. These two were made for each other. Nice counter shot. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A perfect counter shot. Swing and a miss with the hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Diego Corrales that last round. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
I wouldn't be surprised if they stop this fight considering the swelling and the bruising.
Are you okay?
Wow, so the referee is not going to stop it and the fight continues. And just got countered. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Looking to land the hook. Beautiful counter punch. This is a high-octane battle. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Diego Corrales that last round. That was his round. And there's the bell to start round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A lot of effort being exerted here. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
This could be really intimidating, Todd, if you know...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. And it's code red time for Josh Taylor. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Corrales is stumbling and bumbling. Let's talk about Diego Corrales that last round. Here comes round 7. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good looking right hook, but that was blocked. That hook was off target. The old adage is no matter how much speed, the fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here.
You're taking too much to fight is over.
And he will stop the fight.
This should have been stopped at the beginning of the round.
Another TKO win here, John.